Rockets, fifth youngest team in the NBA. They got two veterans, Van Vliet and Brooks, but then the others are 22 years old, 21 years old, and 22 years old. Meanwhile, for the OKC Thunder, they're the third youngest team in the NBA. They got some youngsters as well. Cason Wallace, who's starting once again, he's only 21. And obviously, a neutral site. Both teams have been excellent at home and solid on the road. It's so much fun again, just how relentless, how tough these two teams are defensively. Gilgeous-Alexander gets inside, can't get it to go. Hartenstein took it.
And Brooks, they both did it very, very similar. And look at the two teams that are at the top of the West.
Here's Jalen Green, the leading scorer. They've got seven players who average in double figures. Şengün couldn't hold on to it. Lou Dort throws it ahead. Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein, the new man, of course, he has been just almost the perfect fit, especially with Chet Holmgren still out with that hip injury. Wallace off the mark.
And Richard, to your point, the vets they went and got, they're not necessarily star players, right? They just fit what you're looking to do.
It's a style of play that you want, and you find the veterans. Dylan Brooks is a #1 defender, all-defensive team. Alex Caruso, all-defensive team player. So as Alperen Şengün knocks down the first block.
Second leading scorer, their leading rebounder. He has had just a marvelous season so far. Again, some all-star credentials for him. And there's Jalen Williams, the other star for this OKC team. Comes up well short that time. Already you just see the contesting of shots, the contesting of passes. Smith, the extra pass. Brooks, and that will go down for Dylan Brooks, who's averaging a career high from three-point range this season.
You make a great point, though, Mike. Both of these teams pride themselves on trying to make their opponent uncomfortable, trying to make them get to multiple actions.
Uncomfortable is just one way of describing what it's like to play against these two defenses. There's such a tenacity to both of them. Van Vliet, high arcing three, that one way off. OKC defeated Dallas on Tuesday in the quarterfinals. A very impressive, resounding victory against the Mavericks as Dort can't get it to go. Neither one of these teams you would call great three-point shooting teams. Green lost the handle on the turnover. Gilgeous-Alexander gets past and a foul call.
That kind of matchup a little bit more intense.
Well, each team has superb individual defenders, but it's their team defense that makes them so tough.
Start to get aggressive. They're going to push up and pressure.
Şengün, the ball fake. Hartenstein, an excellent defensive player. Fight for the rebound. Jabari Smith back up and rolls off the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander, who's a very good rebounder for guard, on the run, goes reverse, can't get it to floor. Offensive rebound from Wallace. Dort gets a clean look. High arcing shot is good.
9% the last two.
Yeah.
Look out if he makes shots.
Oh, yeah, especially when you combine with that defense over there that he's playing consistently.
Van Vliet, Şengün short, but kept alive. Right back to Şengün. There's the double team. And thrown away. Another turnover. Jalen Williams kicks it out. Dort, nobody near him. Lines it up. And the rebound goes to Green. Houston, their quarterfinals, a win against Golden State, 91-90. You don't see those scores very much recently. Pass inside, poked away again. That's already 3 turnovers for the Rockets. Gilgeous-Alexander drives and is fouled. That follow shot won't go.
Combination of his speed, his length that he has.
Mixing his pace. He's not always north to south. You know, it's separation. How to keep somebody off balance just with a mix of speed, then a burst of speed.
And he's become a good defensive player. He's got 3 steals already. Şengün. And there's 4 steals. He's on pace for a 48 steal game, which would be an NBA record. Hartenstein trying to go backdoor, and already you've just seen passing lanes, people in the passing lanes and contesting everything.
And then creating offense off that.
Right now, both teams have talent doors on these Houston Rockets to have guys like Van Vliet who comes up short.
Couple reasons, Mike. First and foremost, offensively, like near the top of the league, assisted turnover, going to get you in the sets you need to get into. But I think also, Richard, that influence does that have on these young guys?
Well, we always talk about it when you see young teams, even if they're in the rebuilding phase, if you don't have one or two veterans, even if they're not playing, you think about the Udonis Haslam role, the Jeff Green role. I played with Jeff Green, just an amazing vet. You gotta have vets, even if they're not a part of it, but you also have vets that are willing to accept those roles.
Şengün gets inside, off balance, and you'll see a lot of offensive players off balance throughout the game. That's the kind of pressure being put on right now. Gilgeous-Alexander sidestep, shot is off the mark. Crowd oohing and eyeing as Van Vliet comes the other way. Already 3 turnovers for the Thunder, 5 turnovers for the Rockets. Boy, Gilgeous-Alexander almost came up with his 5th steal already. Van Vliet rushed it, comes up well short, and then a foul on the...
Now, then east-west into the floater. That is a very, very difficult shot. He shoots with ease.
The 3rd pick in 2022. Jalen Green, the 2nd pick in 2021. Thompson, the 4th pick. And what Ime Udoka has loved is how they are really starting to develop. 1-point Rocket lead. We're midway through the 1st. And then Thompson's come on. Lou Dort drives. Steven Adams also in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander. Jalen Williams lines up the 3. And Adams the rebound. Coach, and he said it was made easy because they weren't winning before he got here. Van Vliet, beautiful move with the left hand.
Isn't easy. If you want the easy route, then you can go win 20 games and stay in the lottery. If you want to win, it's good.
So maybe shaking off a little bit of the NBA Cup nerves. Oh, nice follow. Steven Adams in the league, back healthy again.
That offensive rebounding. We've talked about their turnovers, but that's how you create that margin, right? Get more shots up. You can absorb the turnovers if you're creating those second chances.
Williams misfires at 11 from 3-point range. So far, it's been a good game to pad your rebounding stats. Thompson's jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander looking for his 1st field goal. Williams, a little hesitation, gets in the paint, kicks it back out. Jalen Williams launches a 3, that won't go.
Boy, you're making Steven Adams work. He's blitzing the ball and then having to get out and recover.
Brooks, nice entry pass, and Adams, who did not play last year at all, had right knee surgery.
Defensively, communication as a veteran, he is one of those pickup.
Alex Caruso's come on for OKC. Both these teams play a lot of players. They go deep. As Adams, oh, what a pass from Adams to Van Vliet. Van Vliet got it by Wiggins, throws alley-oop, and Thompson throws it down.
And get this team some good looks. Created for himself a few possessions ago, and a nice drive and dish there.
Caruso in and out. And then Thompson, not only a great defender, an excellent rebounder as well. Almost turns it over. Brooks gets it. Nice feed inside. Thompson up and under. Can't get it. Adams tip misses. Ball knocked out of his hands. Wiggins throws it ahead. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls up his 3-pointer off the mark.
And done it all. So for him to be the veteran.
Quickly, the respect of Lowry and DeMar DeRozan.
Long 3-pointer. That won't go. He made a very big 3.
On the paint very often, yeah.
I should say it's been an ugly offensive start because the defense has been just superb. Kendrick Williams off the bounce. Adams greets him. Shot clock at 7. Now steps back, jump shot, got it to go. Something to him on the Rockets bench.
Oh, that was Ivy. Ivy's always chirping over there on that bench as a player and as a coach.
Doyle Ivy, the assistant coach. Little double clutch from Eason. Shot won't go. Fight for the rebound.
Those rebounds are you have to gang rebound.
Inside, shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander did not have a lot of room. That's his 1st field goal from the field. Van Vliet, good defense from Caruso. They have gotten away with a travel. Eason inside, kicks it out. Thompson, jab step. Daring him to shoot, can't get it to go. And a look free throws. Adams just 8 of 22 from the line on the season.
I don't know if he would have appreciated your statement about his free throw shooting. That's what he appreciates. You're right. I'll give that to you, Mike. I'll give that to you.
Wiggins, Caruso, Isaiah Joe, Kenrich Williams passes on that. Gilgeous-Alexander out there. Oh, nice adjustment. And the veteran look.
You're able to drive and kick. Bigs are typically not used to guarding a perimeter-style player out there on the perimeter.
Eason is wide open, and hey, it's a 3-point Rockets lead. Kenrich Williams, and he comes back in.
That's Steven Adams giving him plenty of cushion on that 3-point walk-up.
Eason pulls back. Good ball denial from Caruso. Green couldn't get it. Thompson to Eason. Good open look. Sorry, Eason can't get it to fall.
Adams. With Jabari, he can be a little bit more aggressive and assertive because of his lateral quickness. For Steven, it's like, no, I'm giving you that cushion.
Yeah, well, and he's also coming off a bad wheel.
Green picks up Gilgeous-Alexander. Step back, 3-pointer. Thompson had it, lost it. Isaiah Joe to Caruso. Goes backdoor, and Şengün so far this season. Seen defense to be shot clock, aim clock nearly identical. Young shot from Smith won't go. Rebound Williams wrestles it away. No fouls to give here. Gilgeous-Alexander bringing it up. Eason right with him. Pulled back, contested 3. Off the mark.
Level, we just got to first team to start making some shots to be all right.
You said you need to settle down a little bit. As the vet, what do you say to your guys to get them to kind of get the nerves out a little bit?
Keep shooting, keep playing, play hard, stay together. That stuff will work itself out as the game goes on.
Hits a nice jumper. And as Fred VanVleet said, OKC, #1 rated defense in the league. And the Rockets #2. And defense reigned in that first quarter. As Eason can't get it to go. Thompson able to haul in, but couldn't hold on. Isaiah Joe brings it up. Hartenstein, Jalen Williams, Caruso. Isaiah Joe pulls up. Jumper won't go. Jalen Green, the leading scorer on this team. Nobody averages 20 a game. Again, 7 players in double figures. But Green scoreless in 9.
Experience, not a lot of big moments. So this is something that they are fighting for in a lot of valuable experience games.
Green steps back inside the arc. Jumper way off. Hartenstein the rebound. Excellent defense from Caruso. The 2 new members of the Thunder, Caruso and Hartenstein, both are terrific defensive players. Meanwhile, blossomed offensively, Doris.
He's worked hard to develop that drive pull-up going to his right hand. So good getting left. Nice job going right.
Jalen Green trying to find some room. Şengün gets it inside. Thompson right at Hartenstein.
That looked like a nice pass, Richard.
Yeah, it was also, I like the pass that led to the pass. Jalen Green makes the little drop pass, making smart plays.
Alley-oop and Hartenstein.
Have to swing over him like that.
Pass inside the Şengün. Thompson lines that one up, aimed it. And Mitchell off the bench. Go to Caruso. He's being given that shot.
And they're also, you see often, right, with Caruso or Dort, they'll put the big man on him and say, all right, you stay closer to the paint, we'll challenge them to make shots.
Jalen Green trying to make a shot early on. Can't get it to fall. Green now 0 for 3. Caruso down the other end, tiptoes, and gets it out to Isaiah Joe. I have it available at NBAevents.com/cup. Block shot from Eason. The length of Tari Eason drives on Jalen Williams. Left-handed, splits it up and in. There are so many good 6 men in the NBA this season. Eason and Thompson are 2 of them. As Jalen Williams trying to get it to Hartenstein.
Who likes to go left as a right-hander? It's easier. Where the ball is when you go right, and it was right there for him. He blocked it.
Yeah. And so, but that's where, when he talked about working on that pull-up going to the right, that's just adding another facet to his game.
Eason lines it up and nails the 3-pointer. Eason 8 points in 7 minutes off the bench. And good Oh, a little too aggressive.
Threes start to feel a little bit easier.
The spin. Oh, Jalen Williams, pretty play right there. And Williams makes an all-star team, and it could very well be this year. Eason fires a pass to Smith. Isaiah Joe harassing him. Van Vliet gets inside, another left hand. This one too strong, and Mitchell pushes. Mitchell coast to coast and draws them. There's Mitchell now, the second-round pick. The Knicks selected him and then traded. He is forced Mark Daigneault on why he's getting minutes. Dillon Brooks back in. Shot clock at 6. Jabari Smith pounded. Jump shot. Does not get it to fall. And Caruso, a quick outlet.
The individual one-on-one defense being played by both teams is impressive.
Dort can't hit. Caruso trying to come up with it. The Rockets look the other way. Van Vliet back out Smith up top. Brooks lines it up and hits the three. You talk to players and growing up there, they played multiple sports. He never played another sport besides basketball. The only sport he's ever played.
Well, I think him and his brother made the right decision. They're both in this league.
Our officials tonight, Jimmy Capers, the crew chief, one of the all-time terrific officials, Nick Booker and Ray Acosta. The veteran crew. Holiday complaining that he got fouled. Jalen Williams against Brooks. Brooks likes to get fouled. He gets inside, throws it up, shot won't go. And Caruso the rebound. Lou Dort barrels in to Holiday. Fouled him there. They also thought perhaps maybe Dort could be called for a charge on.
Maybe not the best challenge yet.
So they're challenged. Sengun, Brooks out there. Aaron Holiday. Amen Thompson. Again, the way these teams play defense, you've got to go to your bench frequently and often. Depth is so important with the way they play. Shot clock winding down. Van Vliet can't get it. 4 points, yet the Thunder is only down by 1. Nice feed inside. Sengun comes up about a foot short. Holiday corner three. That won't go. Sengun, nice tip back to Van Vliet. Brooks tries another three.
Elite level, it does take some out of you. So if you
When Chet comes back, obviously, because you can all.
Hunger now on the bench. Of course, got the crutches. Still weeks away. Sengun, nice ball fake. Can't get it to fall. He's now 1 for 6. Van Vliet 1 for 7. Gilgeous-Alexander 1 for 8. The Rockets are shooting 25% from the field. The game is tied. Wallace. Sengun hands it off. Brooks, a lot of space there, and cannot get it to fall. Hartenstein. Dort tries another. That won't go. They're now from three-point range, the two teams are combined. 6 for 34. Yikes.
Houston beat Golden State to get here, going 6 for 27.
Brooks up top. Van Vliet. Dort, second effort. Contest that shot after the initial head fake. That's what these two teams do. It's so an NBA Cup and
about the Thunder, but I love what Van Vliet said in his interview with Lisa for this type of grinded out game.
Rockets are 27th in the NBA in three-point percentage. Thompson, right on. Jalen Williams to Hartenstein. Hartenstein also a good playmaker. Goes right at Sengun, comes up short. Sengun, good rebound. He's got 6 of those. Jalen Green gets inside, and Green with a...
The angle and go to the cup. Man, he can get there in a hurry.
Oh, and watch it if he turns the corner and gets into the 1-2. He will finish over anyone.
Jalen Williams gets a clean look. Can't get it to fall. Van Vliet looking to push. Throws it ahead to Thompson. Thompson up and down. Out of...
Will finish.
Thompson. The quick hands of Amen Thompson, and Green soars and scores.
Just some level of consistency. You look over his last 10 games. One night it's 35, the next night it's 12. Like, he just got to find a way to figure it out.
Thompson again, just those quick hands. Thompson and Eason, they're such disruptors on the defensive end.
Well, Doris, to talk about Green, that happens when you're 22 years old, when you're 21 years old. You're not the most consistent of players.
It's all of a sudden a 6-point lead. Gilgeous-Alexander gets inside, scoop layup, can't get it to go.
But if you're Oklahoma City, all-star players and all NBA.
As we approach 2 minutes remaining, that is a second quarter score right there with 2 minutes remaining. 40-35. Jalen Green shot blocked by Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander throws it ahead to Dort. 3-on-1. Alley-oop. Wallace couldn't get it, but Gilgeous-Alexander can. Hartenstein. Dort on the drive. The floater again. Hartenstein. That one comes up short. Battle on the boards. Dort goes up and gets whacked.
Every single play.
Your acting skills.
But Wemby, I always like to give Wemby credit on that.
And under the screen, Thompson. Jabari Smith bumped by Williams. Shot clock at 5. And then Thompson goes to Hartenstein off 1 foot. Shot is good. And then Thompson, he's had an offensive explosion in this game. He has 13 points. Hartenstein into the door. By the way, the Rockets bench. 25 points.
To finish through. Before that second defender can really get to him.
Van Vliet double team, gets it out. Jalen Green, one-on-one with Gilgeous-Alexander, gets into the paint. Met there by Hartenstein. Holiday, uncertain now, gives it to Van Vliet. 7 on 24. Van Vliet. And moving
Guy, lethal shooter. He puts up, what did he put up? 2 of 5 for the free throw?
We've seen a lot of that shooting there.
Smart to go.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets that one to go.
Okay, so the last end of the quarter, they sent a double team to force them into a quicker play. Let's see if they can wait for the last shot here if you're Houston.
Jalen Green. Scoop layup comes up short. Dort has it. 10 seconds left. No foul to give. Gilgeous-Alexander, the crossover, the drive, gets to the rim. The clutch shot is no good. And the first